All right, we're back in Colossians chapter 2. Last time we left it in Paul's mindset of serving and loving and, and considering others as more important. Um, and that's where our mindset so often becomes very self-focused, even when in terms of Christ. But as you see there, continuing from chapter 1, where we proclaim Christ, warning everyone, teaching with all wisdom, that they may present everyone mature in Christ. For this I toil, struggling with all his energy that he so powerfully works within me. For I want you to know how great a struggle I have for you and for those at Laodicea. He doesn't want them to know his struggle because he wants them to know how much he's struggling, but so that they take that example and go, that's what we're supposed to be doing. For all those who have not yet seen me, as well as those who he knows, that their hearts may be encouraged, being knit together in love, to reach the riches of full assurance of understanding the knowledge of God's mystery, which is Christ, in whom are hidden all the treasures of wisdom and knowledge. This, boy, talk about a complete shift, which is Christ, this mystery of God, which is Christ, in whom are hidden all the treasures of wisdom and knowledge. You have that in, obviously, Proverbs. Oops, wrong pen. I'm going to ruin my pens doing that. Proverbs 8 talks about the wisdom being a woman, but Christ really is our wisdom. And you have that from 1 Corinthians 1, 31-ish. Wisdom. To know Christ is to have wisdom. To walk with Christ is to walk in wisdom. And again, that's where in Proverbs, can't think of the chapter or verse, but walk with the wise, and you'll become wise. That's the whole mindset of this is that you actually can know the wisdom of God. You can know the wonderful treasures of the Lord when you come to know Christ, because in him are hidden all the wisdom and knowledge of God, of the universe, of who we ought to be, who we aren't, how we get there, how we have redemption, how we have relationships, where there is power, where there is strength. All these things are hidden from us because we really, our own darkness hides it. We walk about in the dark, as Proverbs 4:19 talks about. Proverbs 4:18 and 19. But Proverbs 4:19 talks about how we walk in darkness and stumble. We don't know what it is. But 18 says the walk of the righteous gets brighter and brighter until you reach the full light of day. This is knowing Christ. And actually, that's where, what is that? 2 Peter 1:3, where we have everything we need. Everything. Life. Oh boy. Life and godliness. We have everything we need through our life and godliness, through our knowledge of God, our relationship with God, because it's in Christ that we have this hidden mystery, that it's revealed. It's not meant to stay hidden. It's meant to search it out. And that's even in Proverbs, where talks about that, where the Proverbs, it's a king's glory to search out a matter. But it's God's glory to hide it, not so that we don't find it, but rather so that we seek him out, that we're actually looking for that relationship with Christ. Christ is the knowledge of God's mystery. He is the mystery revealed, which, there you go. What is that? That's John 1, 1 through 18, where he is the Word. He is the Word became flesh, the light of the world. It is such a rich thought all through this. Just one simple verse is in Christ, in whom are hidden all the treasures of wisdom and knowledge. There is not one thing that is not good for you, that there's not one thing that is hidden from you that would benefit your life, benefit your walk with the Lord, benefit your godliness and contentment, your joy, your peace, your love, power. All these things that God offers is all through Christ. And that's what he's saying there. And that's an amazing truth when we stop and just reflect on that for a second, that all this maturity, all this power, all this struggle, all this growth, all these things that are going on, being even knit together in love, is all because of Christ. Because apart from him, we can do nothing. And that's John 15, 1 through 5-ish, where he's the vine, we're the branches, and apart from him, we can do nothing. But then we can bear fruit with him. And so this is Christ. He is the hidden treasure for all of us. So that's something that, we could plumb the depths for a while, but for time's sake today, that's where we're going to end. But this is one of those where it is such a simple phrase, and yet, boy, it is such a rich truth to really chew on, to study. Hope you continue your study beyond just what we do in this verse, that this just stimulates you guys to think beyond and to study beyond and really take this in. So hopefully that's all these things are doing, is an example for not only marking, but thinking this through, continuing your study. And we'll pick it up next time in verse 4.